Hello. Oops. We're back. Okay. Ready for the next? I'm ready. Okay. A little light in the attic. A light in the attic. I have a little on the brain. All right. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. And yeah, I hope y'all are ready because I'm ready. Let's do this. All right, here comes summer, here comes summer, chirping robins, budding rose. Here comes summer, gentle showers, summer clothes. Here comes summer, whoosh, shiver, there it goes. I wish it was that fast. I wish you could say, here comes summer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and then it goes away. That'd be great. That'd be so great. Just 6 weeks of summer and then those young long. No, we get months of summer and the hundreds and the droughts. Ugh, no. Anyways, I hope y'all have your teas and your snacks and goodies and all that good stuff. I hope y'all are enjoying. Next! The Dragon of Grinling Grun. The Dragon of Grinling Grun. I'm the dragon from Grinling Grun. I breathe fire as hot as the sun. When a knight comes to fight, I just toast him on sight. Like a hot, crispy cinnamon bun. When I see a fair damsel go by, I just sigh a fairy sigh. And she's baked like a tartar. I think of her later, with a romantic tear in my eye. With the Dragon of Grinling Grun, but my lunches aren't very much fun. For I like my damsels medium rare, and they always come out well done. See, that's just cute. It's a dragon that eats people, like it's normal dragon. But I feel like maybe that's partly where they're coming with the cannibalism, because the dragon's eating damsels in distress. Like, who knows? Oh, my book. My pages. They're all coming apart. It's really sad. Okay, anyways, next. Blame. I wrote such a beautiful book for you. I bought rainbows and sunshine and dreams that come true. And the goat went and ate it. You know that he would. So I wrote you another one as fast as I could. Of course, it could never be nearly as great as the beautiful book that the silly goat ate. So if you don't like this new book I just wrote, blame the goats. That's too funny. It's so sweet though, like, but I feel like this is trying to teach people not to make up for their own mistakes and their own accidents and just put the blame on somebody else. That could be a problem. You don't do that. Don't put the blame on somebody else when you're the one to blame. You need to fess up to your own mistakes. That's the only way to grow in life. Anyways, that's my 2 cents for the day. Next! Messy room. Whoever room this is should be ashamed. His underwear is hanging on the lamp. His raincoat is there on the overstuffed chair. And the chair is becoming quite mucky and damp. His workbook is wedged in the window. His sweater's been thrown on the floor. His scarf from one ski are beneath the TV, and his pants have been carelessly hung on the door. His books are all jammed in the closet. His vest has been left in the hall. A lizard named Ed is asleep in his bed, and his silly old socks have been stuck on the wall. Whosever room this is should be ashamed. Donald or Robert or Willie? Or, you say its name? Oh dear. I knew it looked familiar. That was my room as a kid growing up. Total disaster and a half. The way I picked out my clothes in the morning was I picked them off the floor, I smelled them, and they didn't smell bad. I put them on and went on with my day. And I am 29 and I still sometimes do that. Oh well, it's life. Next! Never. I've never wrote a Brahma bull. I've never fought a duel. I've never crossed the desert on a loop-eared saw-back mule. I've never climbed an idle nose to steal a carved jewel. I've never gone down with my ship into the bubbling brine. I've never saved a lion's life and then had him save mine, or screamed ahoy while swinging through the jungle on a vine. I've never dealt draw poker in a rowdy lumber camp, or got up at the count of 9 to beat the world's champ. I've never had my picture on a 6-cent postage stamp. I've never scored a touchdown on a 99-yard run. I've never winged 6 Daltons with my dying brother's gun, or kissed Miss Jane and rode my hose into the setting sun. Sometimes I get so depressed, but what about what I haven't done? Damn, that's sad. Well, like, you don't want to steal a cursed jewel or cross the desert on a mule. No, I mean, it's okay to be upset with stuff you haven't done that you've wanted to do. But you just don't forget that you haven't done them, so you eventually do them. You hang on to it. You don't get to, try not to get bogged down or upset about what you can and can't do, or what you do and don't have. Don't get bogged down with all that, because that's what's going to set you into a depressive state. Focus on what you can do, what you have done, what you will do, what your goals are. Focus on those, and those will keep you going and keep you motivated. And if you lose that motivation, that's okay. I've lost the motivation a lot. I lose motivation a lot. I have ADHD. It's great. And I also have chronic depression and anxiety. But anyways, that's not the point. The thing is, just focus on the things that make you happy. That's what you focus on. Next! Day after Halloween. Ooh. Skeletons, spirits, and haunts. Skeletons, spirits, and haunts. It's a Halloween sale. A nickel a pail for skeletons, spirits, and haunts. Skeletons, spirits, and haunts, more than most anyone wants. Will you pay for a shock? 'Cause we're quite overstocked on skeletons, spirits, and haunts. Oh, I wish I would be in heaven if, like, literally everything was a nickel a pail. Like, I fill up an entire pail of Halloween stuff for a nickel. Like, oh my God, that would be amazing. Amazing. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Hands down, best thing ever to happen. Should happen. Anyways, next. Wavy hair. This one's funny. I thought that I had wavy hair until I shaved. Instead, I find that I have straight hair and a very wavy head. Show you in a minute. Long Mobile. It's the world's longest car, I swear. It reaches from Beetle Street to Washington Square. And once you get in it and to go where you're going, you simply get out because you're there. Just have a limo as long as the entire earth, and that's how you travel, is just walking through a limo. Man, that's too funny. Backward Bill. Oh, yes. I love Backward Bill. This one's another one of my favorites. Backward Bill. Backward Bill. He lives way up on the backward hill, which is really a hole in the sandy ground, but that's a hill turned upside down. Backwards Bill got a backward shack with a big front porch that's built out back. You walk through the window and look out the door, and the cellar is up on the very top floor. Backward Bill, he rides like the wind, don't know where he's going, but sees where he's been. His spurs they go neigh, and their horses go clang, and his 6-gun goes nab, and it never goes bang. Backwards Bill got a backward pup. They eat their supper when the sun comes up, and he gets a wife named Backward Lil. She is my own true hate, says Backward Bill. Backward Bill wears his hat on his shoes, and he puts on his underwear over his clothes. And come every payday, he pays his boss and rides off as he's smelling a carrying his hoss. We all have the days that we feel like everything's backwards. I mean, right now we're living in a world that is backwards. So, I mean, this is pretty impactful, I would say. So, yeah, just for this one poem, I could see him wanting to cancel the book and ban it because of this one poem talking about how things are backwards, and yeah, people are gonna start waking up and realizing. Next! Mr. Schmeds and Mr. Spats. Mr. Spats had 21 hats, and none of them were the same. And Mr. Smed had 21 heads, and only one hat on to his name. Now, when Mr. Smedes met Mr. Spats, they talked of the buying and selling of hats. And Mr. Spats bought Mr. Shed's hat. Did you ever hear anything crazier than that? I mean, that's a lot of heads and a lot of hats. Yeah. Anyways, next. Snake problem. It's not that I don't care for snakes, but what do you do when a 24-foot python says, I love you? So cute. See, I love you. It's so cute. I love it. Love it. I will tell the snake I love it back because I love snakes. Bear in there. There's a polar bear in the refrigerator. He likes it because it's cold in there. With his seat in the meat and his face in the fish and his big hairy paws in the buttery dish. His nibbling and not nobbling nobbles. He's nibbling the noodles and munching the rice and slurping the soda. He's licking the ice. He lets out a roar if you open the door, and it gives me a scare to know he's in there. That polar bear in the refrigerator. So cute. And this just is, I feel, is ice caps are melting, and the polar bears are going to need our refrigerators. Yeah. And this is probably another reason they banned it, because kids are going to want to go and bring a polar bear home and put him in the refrigerator. Man, I want to do that. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. It's so fun. Okay, anyways, next. Superstitious. If you are superstitious, you'll never step on cracks. When you see a ladder, you'll never walk beneath it. If you ever spill some salt, you'll throw some across your back and carry around a rabbit's foot just in case you need it. You'll pick up any pin that you find laying on the ground and never, ever throw your hat upon the bed or open an umbrella when you are in the house. You'll bite your tongue each time you say a thing you shouldn't have said. You'll hold your breath and cross your fingers walking by a graveyard. And a number 13's never gonna do you any good. Black cats will all look a bit vicious if you are suspicious. But I'm not suspicious. Knock on wood. Let's just say we all have a little suspiciousness in our life. Superstitiousness. Yeah, in our life. Again, thank you all for joining me on this fun book reading ventures. And I'm sorry I'm not the greatest book reader, but I'm doing my best. And yeah, there will not be any editing on my videos, at least for these, because I don't really want to do editing on these videos, and that's my preference. So, yay! Anyways, next, the pirates. Oh, the blollery pirates. His name, I believe, is Claude. Claude the pirate. Oh. Let me restart this. The pirates. Oh, the blathery pirates. His name, I believe, is Claude. His manner is sullen and irate, and his humor is vulgar and broad. He has often been known to imprison his friends in the hold dark and dank. Or latch them up high on the mizzen, or force them to stroll down a plank. He will selfishly ask you to dig up some barrels of ill-gotten gold, and if you so much as hug up, he'll leave you to fill up the hole. He may cast you adrift in a rowboat. He has no reaction to tears, or put you ashore without no boat, or an island and leave you for years. He's a ruder, a wretcher, and a sinner. He's a foul as a fellow can be. But if you invite him to dinner, oh, please sit him next to me. I love pirates, so yes, please put the pirate next to me if we invite him to dinner, because a pirate named Claude I would like to meet, but since his manner is sullen and irate, and his humor is vulgar and broad, I mean, I like the vulgar and broad humor, but Solon and irate, not really my cup of tea of behaviors to be around. But for dinner, I'll make an exception. But yes, choose your friends wisely. That is basically what this is saying. Don't allow your friends to put you in a rowboat and left you out at sea. Meaning, if you are out to eat with your friends and your friends are eating and you don't have money to eat, but said friends invited you to go eat with them, and they don't offer to pitch in and pay for your food, knowing you didn't have food, and they sit there and laugh at you, those are your friends. Kick those mofos to the side because they know. Those are not your friends. A true friend would not allow you to sit at the dinner table and not eat because you don't have money to pay for a meal. I'm sorry, true friends will pay for your meal. If a true friend invites you out to go somewhere and you don't have money, that friend will pay for you because they invited you. That being said, you need to do the same. So if you invite a friend to go out to eat with you, that said friend is like, oh, I can't because I don't have money to go out to eat right now. Your response should be, oh, okay, well, we'll schedule it next time. No, your response is, no, bitch. I called and asked you to see if you wanted to come eat with me. I got you. That should be your response. Not, oh, okay, that's fine. We'll just schedule another time. No, you invited your friend out. And your friend can't pay, you pay. Bottom line. Like, it's just so stupid. I see videos of all these kids sitting at tables, like pointing and laughing and videoing their friends not eating because they don't have money, and they're all eating. What? I am sorry, but no. No. Absolutely not. You feed your goddamn friends. If they're your friend, you feed them. Anyways, back to the book. This is probably going on a little while. I don't know how long it's been. So let me get to a good stopping point. Yeah, I say this we'll start at 50 on in the next video, because I don't want my videos to be too long and then all that jazz. So, anyways, on that note, if your friends are hungry, they don't have food, please feed them. Please feed your friends. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.